What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel here to give you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, we are covering top things that have changed at my job as an X-ray tech that affects the workflow, either being for the good or for the worst. So to give you context, I am a night shift X-ray tech. I've been doing it for over 4 years. I work at a Trauma 3 ER in the great state of Texas, and I work in both days and nights. I work a lot overtime by choice. So one of the biggest things I've noticed is I would like to tell you that we got new shittier equipment, but no, we still have same shitty equipment. Wherever you go, you will have your own shitty equipment to work with. So there's no new shitty equipment to use. The best thing I got is a bunch of our residents have moved up in their little career. I think usually we see a little 4-year cycle. They've moved up, but then also they've been replaced. So what's happened as they continue their careers, they become more efficient or more better of ordering exams, because at the early generation that comes into the hospital as students, they will try to order a little bit too much x-rays or unnecessary, which causes more workflow for us. Or they're still trying to understand how the hospital and all the other departments operate. So a bunch of them that would cause a lot of chaos the year before have now gotten better at ordering stuff or getting understanding of how our department works. Because some of them would be like, yo, I thought there would be more techs. There's a bunch of nurses. And I'm like, yeah, you would think that. Mister, I order everything stat and you want it now? When there's only 2 of us at night, you know? So they've gotten a little bit more better on that. Because sometimes they'll come in and it'll be the hour of like 6:30 to like 7. That timestamp will get us in trouble because they're like, yo, you didn't go upstairs to do it. And we're like, yo, they ain't put the images, the orders in during the morning ports, so it was hard for us to do it, because there's always a gray field with our job where it's like it's your problem or it's the other team's problem, and then it'll always be the butting of the heads. So that's gotten a little bit more better. Certain floors of the hospital have done better as far as putting their orders in, the doctors and stuff like that, or even some of the nurses, because sometimes the nurses will put in orders for like NG tubes or whatever other stuff they have going on. They've gotten a little bit better of doing that. So that is a plus for us. And right now it's the summertime, so Miguel's pretty much chilling right now. It's more the winter season that causes a lot of the workflow. So right now, that's why you're seeing an increase in videos now. In the summertime, I have more energy and I'm more okay as far as the workflow and stuff like that. So, let's see what else. I know they always promise us every year that they're trying to find in the budget of fixing new shittier equipment, or trying to, fix our equipment, which they've been saying that for years. Certain departments that are not X-ray have been getting new equipment over there, so that will help them, but not us. So let me see. A while back we had a beef between the surgery X-ray techs and us, because they would leave stuff and we would get involved overnight, because they would shoot the x-ray in the surgery and then post-op they would just leave, and then it would drag us into it and cause chaos, because sometimes it would be a bunch of orders that would get ordered, and I'm like, yo, we're already holding down all this other stuff. Why didn't the surgery take care of their own stuff? Which I just always took care of it. It never bothered me. It is what it is. But apparently it bothered certain people, so that stuff got fixed. I mean, I guess. And a while back, there was a little bit of a beef between both of our nights and day department. Apparently not really with my crew. It was apparently with the opposite crew that swings on the opposite shift of nights, where apparently there would be this little beef they had going that they would on purposely not get stuff done so the other crew would get dragged into it, and it got pretty bad one time. So apparently the manager had to step in and then be like, hey, this is the x-rays you're responsible for. Anything after this, you don't have to do it, or if you can, we would appreciate it. And apparently neutralized, and it's made both of our teams more efficient and more better, I guess. Overall, most of the techs who've been slacking have done better. Apparently they've been sat down by the manager and it's increased the workflow and it's made easier working with them. So I guess that's a good on that side. But I still hope we get new shittier equipment. Apparently they're still working on it. That would help tremendously, because wherever you work for, it makes a difference. At the end of the day, all you want is just to be able to shoot your picture and go home. That's it. Just push the button, go home. But sometimes you can't even do that because the machine will affect your whole workflow and stuff like that. But that's all I got for you as far as the workflow stuff at my hospital. So, as always, you can check out my channel. I literally post aspects of all this beautiful field in radiology. And now you can check out the link below. Check out some humor. You want some memes? A bit different memes than the typical ones you see on the internet. A little anime-ish. You can get a glimpse on the shorts. I can't really post that much here because on YouTube, copyright. But on TikTok, they don't care. So I can post everything over there. So if you check that out, that's strictly memes, no education over there. It's for the giggles. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.